Hey there, let's do some math review. This is things you already know, but we need to review them and practice them so you don't forget. First, we're going to start with subtraction. You have $4,063 and you just spent $89. You must have gotten something pretty nice for $89. So how much do you have left? You think it's going to be less than $4,000 or more? You have $4,063, so four $1,000 bills, if there was a such thing, and 6 $10 bills, and 3 $1 bills, and you just spent 8 $10 bills, and 9 $1 bills. Let's see. It's going to be more or less than 4,000. So what do we do first? We're going to say 3 subtract 9, not the other way around. You had the 4,063 and you took away or spent the 89. So 3 subtract 9. Can't do it. So what are you going to do? You're going to take one of your $10 bills, turn it into the bank. Now you only have 5. Take it to the bank and ask for 10 $1 bills. So now you have your 3 $1 bills and now you have 10 more. So now you have 13 $1 bills. So now can you give the guy at the store 9 $1 bills? You can. So 13, you give him 9, you have 4 left in your hand. So now, next step, you're going to give him 8 $10 bills, but you only have 5. So what are you going to do? Well, you could take a $100 bill and turn it into 10 $10 bills. But you don't have any $100, so you have to go over to the $1,000 bill, if there was such a thing. So you take your $1,000 bill to the bank, and you ask them for 10 $100 bills. Don't you wish? So now we only have 3 $1,000 bills, but we have 10 $100 bills. So we're going to make this a 10. We had none, now we have 10. We haven't gotten any more money. We just turned our $1,000 bill into 10 $100 bills. So now we can take one of those $100 bills to the bank and ask them for 10 $10 bills. So now we had 5 $10 bills. Now we have 15 $10 bills because we took one of our $100 bills and turned it into 10 $10 bills. So now 15 subtract 8, that's easy. 7. Oh, that's all the money we spent. So we still have 9 $100 bills left and 3 $1,000 bills left. So if you said we would have less than $4,000 left over at the end, you were right. All right, let's do some double-digit multiplication. How do we do this? Let's do 375 times 34. Not too hard. So the first step is to multiply the ones place number times each of the 3 top numbers. So 4 times 5 is 20. Do I just write the 20 down here? No. 20. So a 20 is 2 10s and no 1s. Got too high up, you can't see it. Over here. A 20 is 2 10s and no 1s. So what are we going to do? We're going to write the 1s where the 1s go, and we're going to put the 2 up here with its buddies in the 10s place. Now, 4 times 7, 28, plus 2 more 10s. 4 times 7 10s is 28 10s, plus 2 more 10s makes 30 10s. So we're going to put the 0 down here and carry the 3 in the number 30. Now, 4 times 3 is 12, plus 3 more is 15. Next step, put an X right here, or a 0 if we were taught to do it that way. Next, you're going to times this one, times that, and times that. So 3 times 5 is 15. I'm going to write down the 5 and 15 and carry the 1. 3 times 7 is 21, plus 1 more is 22. So I'm going to write down one of the 2's and carry the other one. 3 times 3 is 9, plus 2 more is 11. So I have to make sure also down here at the bottom that I keep these things all lined up with each other. Ones with ones, tens with tens, hundreds with hundreds, thousands with thousands. Don't get them all squished up together. So now, 0 and nothing is 0. 0 and 5, 5. 5 and 2, 7. 2 and 2, sorry, 1 and 1, 2. 1 and nothing, 1. I just added those all together in case you didn't know. And so there's your answer. 12,750. So, reviewing the steps. You take this number in the ones place and you times it by that one, and that one. Carrying over the extra number. So times that one, times that one, times that one. Step 1, that gives you this number right here. Then you put down an X or a 0. And then you start multiplying by this other one right here. That. And that gives you this number. And it's moved over into the tens and stuff because you're really multiplying by 30 here, not by 3. If you understand that, that's good. 30 times 5, not 3 times 5. But we just put the X here, or some people put a 0 here, because when you're multiplying by 30, 30 times 2 is 60. 30 times 8 is 240, so it puts a 0 on the end. If you didn't get that, don't worry about that part. I'll teach it to you when you come back to school, because you do need to understand it. Now you're going to add these to these, these to these, these to these, these to these, this to this. All right, I'm going to give you some practice problems to do on your paper. Okay, this is what I want you to write on your paper. Write today's date and put sub and mult, subtraction and multiplication. And write these two problems down and write out the answers. I'm sorry, you may have to not get these quite so close together right here because you need room to write underneath. Pause the video if you need time to write it down. So you're going to be turning this paper in to me this afternoon when you bring the rest of your work. Also, just a little note. Hold the phone right there. I'm going to turn off the video and come back. All right, these two papers for history, do not turn those in to me this week because we're going to finish them next week. So I want you to be paying attention. Keep this in your multi-subject folder for next week. We have things to add to both of them. See you later. Bye.